Hello and welcome to the Celebrating Life podcast with Sony Thomas. Let me invite you to a small thought that can create a big impact for you in celebrating your life. In today's episode of Small Thought, Big Impact, we explore how many a times we unknowingly voice what we think and not what we feel. Have you felt bad that you were unable to see the struggles of someone you love? Well, recently a friend shared with me that he suffered acute physical health issues arising out of his emotional struggle after the loss of his parents. Upon hearing this, I felt deeply sad that I missed picking up when he was hurting inside. Out of my sadness, I asked him, "Brother, why didn't you tell me you were in pain? I could have helped you navigate it." And he gently responded, "You don't need to apologize for not seeing my pain, because I myself did not realize I was hurting inside. I felt fine for many months, but it seems my body reacted slowly to my suppressed pain." I know my friend was being honest with me because I remember every time I check up on him after the death of his parents, he would acknowledge the loss, be calm about it, and rationalize the situation. For individuals like my friend, it is possible not to understand what they are going through, and worse off, not being able to articulate their emotions and feelings. I have seen this happen in my coaching sessions where the better part of the session goes into helping my clients articulate their emotions. It is said that some individuals struggle to articulate any emotions, while others are not even sure of what they are feeling. Psychologists say this is an outcome of individuals who were never encouraged to identify and articulate emotions. And this inability over a period of time affects you within yourself. That is, you lose contact with your feelings and thus become insensitive to them. And it also affects you with others. That is, you limit the amount of closeness you can achieve with others. The expression and communication of feeling is not a simple matter of the choice of words. It invokes the whole person and involves tone, expression of voice, facial expression, body stance, and gesture. Andrew Salter coined the phrase feeling talk to describe this way of expressive communication. Many times we create an illusion of sharing our feelings, when actually, in reality, we are only fooling ourselves by our incorrect understanding of feeling talks. Concentrating on saying what you think is not feeling talk. Yes, there are many occasions when it is important to say what you think, but do not confuse it with saying what you feel. Thinking can often get in the way of feeling. Often people fill their conversations with facts about the world or about themselves. These statements about facts reveal nothing of you, neither what you think nor what you feel. And that is why it is difficult to build an emotional connection with people who talk, engage, and reveal a lot about themselves. But at the end of it, we are unable to feel connected with them beyond a point because there is no honest feeling talk. Another misconception is saying what you think you should feel or what you believe the other person expects you to feel. Here you are becoming a mirror of the world around you and submerging your identity in the process. One of the most misunderstood feeling talk is thinking that by expressing your feeling, by exploding with rage and hostility, you are being true to your inner feeling, which is a misconception. Lack of self control cannot be glorified as feeling talk. Ironically, the lack of self control mostly stems from the lack of true understanding of one's feeling and the inability to appropriately express oneself. Jane was a participant in the personal growth mastermind I conducted a few years ago. And through the program, she learned about her feeling talks. She shared with the group how she would always tell herself and others that she was expressing her true self by throwing a fist of rage at them. After she realized it was a faulty understanding, we jumped deeper into her world and she realized that her problem was she would many times hold back her true self from her parents, her partner, her colleague, her friends for the longest time. And finally, one fine day, the slightest of triggers in any area would trigger a disappropriate fury. She felt embarrassed about how she has been portraying herself and treating people because of her wrong understanding about feeling talk. She tells me that with the mindfulness exercise and coaching, she is now able to be more assertive about her feelings when required. Let me close with this small thought. To become more alive, more sensitive to, and aware of your own feelings, and more open to the feelings of others, you must be able to communicate to another person what you feel at the very moment in a direct, honest, and appropriate way. Ask yourself, how well do you use your feeling talk with the people around you, especially your partner and your children? Celebrating life is about the journey, and if I have brought value to your journey of life, I urge you to share this small thought with a close friend, a family member, or even a colleague so we can together build a happier world. For more thoughts on celebrating life, I invite you to stay connected with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the Celebrating Life community. Thank you for your time and make it a wonderful day.